My job on top as a leg rider is to punish you, okay? I'm not just riding to ride. I'm riding to really take a lot out of you and know in long term in this match it's gonna affect you, okay? So I'm gonna show the basic spiral right here, throw the legs in, and I'm gonna show a couple different turns and sequences from it, okay? So the first thing here, on top, same thing. I wanna make sure right off the whistle I get him a little bit on his hands, but I don't wanna over exaggerate it and knock him forward and get a caution. Okay, so I'm gonna run him on his hands here, and right off the whistle, exactly like I said, I'm gonna throw this hand to the thigh, this hand's short, I'm gonna run my feet here. I don't wanna get too far out, I want my head right over his head, and I'm gonna block, and this leg's gonna come in, this leg's gonna come in, and my knees gotta go wide. Okay, I throw my knees wide, and I run my toes in the mat, and I get him here, okay? From here, now I gotta start looking to turn, okay? The biggest thing kids have here is understanding how they want to turn. They just want to ride you instead of turn. Okay, there's a lot of turns here. First thing I'm going to show is the power half here, okay? And all I'm going to do is I'm going to go find his wrist with my opposite hand. I'm going to take my far hand and go find it. Not the same hand. I need to go get my far hand here if I'm going after this one. I'm going to attack it right here. From here, I'm going to take my half hand and I'm going to lock my own wrist. From here, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna extend it. But look where my elbow is, it's elbow to elbow. Okay, I cannot be below his elbow trying to half here. He's too strong. He's gonna bring it back and I'm never gonna get it. Okay, I wanna lock his arm out. Okay, kind of like an arm bar here. And I'm gonna lock him out here. Now he has no fight. When he goes to pull back, he can't because now all he's got is his forearm to work. From here, I'm gonna keep it straight and start walking it toward his head. Okay? But my knees and this pressure stays in his back. I need his toes off the mat, okay? So I'm here and I keep walking it here. From here, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lift at the elbow, elbow to elbow, okay? I'm gonna lift and I'm gonna punch all in one motion. So from here, I'm gonna lift his elbow here and I'm gonna punch his head under it, okay? But I stay elbow to elbow here, okay? I cannot get above it. From here, when I got his arm over his head, I just start walking my hand in a circle. I can't collapse because he'll roll into me and then I'll lose him, okay? I just keep walking my hands and one leg might slide out. I'm gonna get my count before I look to pin this guy, okay? That's the biggest problem with kids is that they hurry to get the pin. Get your back points in case you lose him and you at least get points out of it. From here, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start sliding back, okay? After I get my count, right into my snake and look to pin him. So one more time on that. Right off the whistle, all I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna run a spiral. I'm gonna throw this hand in the crotch, this hand's short. I'm running forward, I block with this far hand. This leg will come in first, this leg will come in second. My knees will go wide. And all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start going to look for his wrist, okay? What you hear a lot of kids talk about is the guy's balling up and he won't let you wrestle. I go force him, I come under his face, I grab his wrist and I pull it. I lock it, get elbow to elbow, I lock his arm straight, walk it toward his head. And when I'm ready to go, I lift and punch all in one motion. I lift, punch, and I start walking my hand in a circle. I get my count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I start looking to pin and settle back, okay? When you are going to pin this guy with this power half, you have to understand you might have to take both legs out, but I really got to keep things tight. Okay, I want to keep my elbow over his head. So that's the power half. That's the basic, probably the biggest thing I use on top because it's probably the most punishing on top. Even if you don't turn the guy, you take a lot out of the guy from doing it.